people. As we take a look at the Taco Bell starting lineups, delivered by Taco Bell, the Rockets and the Mavericks. Interesting to note, Daniel House getting the start in place of the injured Eric Gordon for the Houston Rockets tonight. Houston number 6 in the Western Conference, the Dallas Mavericks, the number 7 squad in the West. And we are underway. Hardaway out top now to Luka Doncic, one of the top scorers in the league and leading the NBA with 14 triple-doubles. Porzingis with a distinct height advantage and cashes in over House.
I'd say look at the matchups, but the Houston Rockets are such a switch-heavy defenses that those are always going to be switched around.
Westbrook kicks it back out. That's House a little bit off the mark. Houston shoots 45 three-pointers per game, a lot of contact.
But with the undersized Rockets, will he exploit his size?
Doncic, a lot of sauce, but no finish. Looking for the call from one of the officials. We've got Rodney Mott, Mark Davis, and Mark Lindsay officiating today. That jump shot off the mark by Robert Covington. Covington was acquired right around the trade deadline, one of the more coveted players around the league. Seth Curry on the drive, blocked and fouled at the rim a couple of years ago. And when he became a free agent after his time in Portland, he was a main target for Mark Cuban in the front office. 3-0 Mavericks just underway. Russell Westbrook on the wing, staring down Luka. A little bully ball, but couldn't get it to go. Russell Westbrook joined the Rockets a little bit late here after telling everybody he had tested positive for COVID-19. Luka had
not that in the top 10.
Here's an interesting matchup, Doris. Harden guarding Porzingis. Porzingis has been working on a fadeaway jumper, and that time turned it over. Harden on the move. There's that patented Euro step, and he gets it to go. Harden fouled. Doris, just the third player to average 34 points per game in consecutive seasons. The other two, Wilt and MJ. There's that fadeaway by Porzingis.
So that's P.J. Tucker at the center spot where he's getting the vast majority of his minutes. That's going to be a difficult challenge for him. And Russell gets right to where Russell lives, and that's at the cup.
Doris, in an environment like this, we saw the 3 scrimmages that each of the teams played here. How important do you think it is to have a guy like Westbrook on your squad who generates his own energy?
Well, does it have to be just in this scenario, or can I have him always?
Yeah, I guess so. Luka got ripped by Tucker. Rockets have a 3-on-2, and Harden finishes at the bucket.
The biggest protocol of all is the daily testing, and the Mavericks have actually had at least 2 issues with guys just forgetting to go by the nurses station here. Coach Rick Carlisle said that he forgot to go in the Mavericks assigned window. He basically remembered about 20 minutes before they closed for the day and snuck in there. But
sure, the guys make it down there and get swabbed and poked or whatever it is they have to go through. That's not something you want to miss or sleep on, as Harden gets
11 points. 10 have come in the paint. They are just beating the Mavericks off the bounce and getting to their sweet spot.
Here's Doncic guarded by Tucker. They switch like they usually do. Tough step back by Luka, and he drains it. That's the one area of his game that he's looking to improve. Just a 32% three-point shooter, below the league average. Hardaway went hard to the bucket. Mike D'Antoni's rotation a little bit light right now because Eric Gordon is out for 2. Yeah, he's just gotten healthy.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook has in play for our viewing audience. Great low angle. You sense the real size and the speed of the game from this vantage point. Back come the Rockets off the miss. Of course, you see the virtual fans along the way, across the way. You can cheer by using the NBA app. You may have seen some pictures of him on social media running hills, and then during the time that he was delayed to get here, he lost a little bit of that conditioning, it appears. But he's ready to go. 3-point lead for the Rockets. And Austin Rivers with the steal. Rivers fouled. Situation. There's really no manual for how to do this, it being the first time for everybody. Austin Rivers was telling me that it's frustrating. He grew up as he misses the jump shot. He grew up about McLemore at the free throw line. Nated as the home team here tonight. And Porzingis with a sweet bullet.
To be 7 foot, beautiful shooting form, able to put it on the deck.
James Harden with another step back three. Caught all.
We've seen him get to the free throw line, now mixing in the three.
Big first quarter with 13 points already. Hardaway.
For James.
Hardaway at the free throw line. That was Harden's second per 30-odd microphones and 30. So you will see and have unprecedented access visually and audio. Harden at the foul line already with 14 points now.
Did I say Rick Brunson? Why don't...
And 24. Tops. Harden sticking with his family name on the back of his jersey. A lot of the players here wearing some of the NBA approved sayings. Porzingis. Well, I'm not sure how you say turnaround in Latvian. He has equality in Latvian written on the back of his jersey. Whistle and a foul, Jeff Green, because it has love, L-O-V-E, written right in the name of the country. Gotta like that. Jeff Green with a nice dime to Covington.
Rachel Nichols, can you impress us with your ability to say any of those words on the back of the jersey?
I'm going to cop to you guys that our friend Scott Tomlin with the Mavericks sent me instructions on how to pronounce what's on the back of those international players' jerseys.
Oh, wow.
And here, I'm going to do one for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
JJ Barea, in Spanish, igualdad. There you go.
I like the way you rolled your R there.
Why, thank you. Maxi Cleavers, 18 letters, Mark. That one is all you.
Wow.
But I can tell you that this came about because, of course, we've seen all around these startup games, players choosing to have different messaging on their jerseys. The Dallas Mavericks had a Zoom call back when they were still in Texas. Dwight Powell was the one who was leading them in that conversation, and they decided they wanted to all...
But I had a chance to watch Jeff work out during the shutdown.
Nationally as well, since they do have such an international flavor to this team. I asked some of the guys if, like, say, they could...
Messages and words that players have subsequently... Shooting shirts that some of these guys have been wearing around and plain clothes. From the corner, Covington off the mark. Hardaway shooting over 40% from deep this season. Little step back, that was a tough one. Good contest on the play. And Harden with 20 points already in the ball game in the first quarter. Why not? 23! He is hotter than fish grease here in the first quarter. A major explosion and detonation by James Harden. And with that buck, Westbrook in the ball game as Porzingis makes both free throws.
That yoga was less expensive than the Amazon shopping you did on the hiatus.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The credit card got a workout. 15 points for Porzingis after the foul shots. Jeff Green looking aggressive here early and got it to go. Mentioned that he looked exquisite in his workouts in Miami at Stan Remy's gym down there.
Skill set's always been there for Jeff. Just level of aggression is the thing that's waned.
This year, he made substantial progress.
And assists. I mean, you can make the case that he's amongst the most improved.
Yeah.
I didn't have
Certainly.
him on my list, Mark, but you could easily make that case.
He lost the handle on the drive. Westbrook got ripped from behind. Trey Burke out there. Behind the Boban Marjanovic screen. Green on Doncic. That's going to be a little bit short, but let's call it a pass and an assist. Fended, going for over 30, his highest output of the season. Marjanovic on the dribble handoff, gives it back to Jackson. Jackson missing the spinner. Marjanovic keeping it alive.
Expose him here.
Westbrook with the mid-range jumper. He had been taking fewer of those, which saw his efficiency go up a little bit. Doncic in transition. Coming downhill. Boy, put that big body on Tucker, who's no slouch either. Westbrook out to Jeff Green. Westbrook kept it alive. He and Doncic both crashed to the court. Doncic is shaken up. Trey Burke with a little sauce and the reverse layup. And Luka trying to shake off the cobwebs in a high-scoring first quarter. Doris, at least offensively, these teams are doing pretty well. House with the miss. Remember, this Dallas offense, historically efficient. We weren't kidding. 7 seconds to go. They can run it down. Green switches on to Doncic. Good defense by Jeff Green and a great contest. And that's the end of the first 12 minutes.